Love yours. Love yours. No such thing.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kevon's Life. I'm Kevon. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. If you're not new here, hey girl, hey. Welcome back. Today's installment is going to be a crochet vlog in real time. It is Thursday, April 18th, and I need to come here and start off this vlog. This channel is all about posting my life. I'm a multi-passionate, multi-talented girl. I'm in my hobbies era, and so I'm just putting it all here on YouTube for us to enjoy it together. So if you are someone who likes to read, likes to crochet, likes to create YouTube content, likes to travel, likes to bake, likes to watch people do all those things, whatever reason you're here for, I'm so happy that you are. But that's what I'm giving over here at Kevon's Life. If you think you might be interested in any of that, make sure you stick around for the rest of this video. Today's video is all about crochet. As you can tell by the title, this is a crochet vlog because I have things to do, okay? I'm gonna get to my list in a minute, but I have a lot to do in a very short amount of time. So the goal for this vlog is to show you guys my whips, finish the whips, and then hopefully towards the end of this video we're gonna do a crochet-a-thon because your girl is off work on Sunday. That never happens. So my goal is to crochet all day. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video to find out if I do truly crochet all day. But anyway, today I just wanted to come and say hey, hello, hi, introduce the video and show you guys what I'm working on, even like what I've finished, and then like my running list of things that I want to get done, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is because I'm going on a cruise in May in about, I think maybe like 23 days, 22 days, and I have big goals for this cruise, y'all. I want to make so much stuff for this cruise, like wearable functional pieces for this cruise, and I'm in the home stretch. So I have a few things that I need to like just knock out. So that is Sunday's goal, is to work on those projects, get like a big chunk of them done, since I have literally the whole day to crochet. Let me go over my list of things that I want to take on the cruise, that I want to make for the cruise, and then we'll check off what's done, what's not done, and give a status update that way. Let me check my palm palette. Actually, just kidding, it's my iPad, y'all, but if you know what movie that's from, you know. So anyway, let's see here. On my list of me to make for the cruise, I have 2 bandanas for my mother, a black top, a purse, ideally 2 purses if I can, and then I'm running out of hands, and then a 2-piece set, and lastly I'm gonna put up 2 because I'm gonna make 2 bucket hats. So I have 8 things that I kind of need to make for this cruise, but the good news is some of those things are finished, or one of those things is finished. I made the peekaboo top by Passionate Kelsey. If you watched any of my other crochet vlogs, you've already seen that this was a goal of mine. I had made it like in my last crochet vlog, maybe like a month or 2 ago, and so yay, I finally finished it. I tried it on. She's very cute. She's not super functional for me because I have a larger chest, so she's really gonna be like a cute little picture moment for me, post up and not do nothing else kind of moment. But she's very cute. I'm very proud of her. This was a super cool pattern to follow, a very easy pattern to follow. I'm very much a beginner crocheter. I just learned at the end of January, so I don't know what I'm doing for real, but very proud of this. Passionate Kelsey does have a full YouTube video tutorial on this top, and then she also sells the pattern. I bought the pattern first just because Number one, wanted to support. Number two, I just thought it would be nice to have the pattern in order to follow along with the tutorial. But you could just go buy the tutorial, or you could just go watch the tutorial, really. But very easy to follow. I really enjoyed it. I did do some modifications just because of my plus size body, and then just because of my plus size body, so I just made some modifications, like made the length of the shirt a little bit longer, made the width a little bit longer so that it covers like more of my like side boob area. And then I also ended up needing to add more length to the straps, because y'all already know what I'm about to say. Team big back. Y'all know, y'all knew. And so your girl had to put more straps on it to tie it up properly. Yeah, so like for example, she said for size extra large chain 260. I ended up chaining like 350 afterwards. So my straps are long. Yeah, that was the adjustment that I made for me. That works. Like I said, super duper proud of this top. It's very cute. I would like to try to make it again and just see, you know, like how it comes out. But I'm very happy with this. So this is one piece for my cruise that is finished. Hallelujah. So we can take that one off the list. That's the first thing. A status update on the 2 bucket hats that I want to make. I sort of have one. It's just a whip right now, and my goal is to really just finish this tonight while I watch the circle, because all I have to do is sew the flowers on there now. So there's a flower that's gonna go here, and then flowers on the other side too. So about halfway done with this one. This one should take like 2 more seconds to finish, so that'll be one of 2 bucket hats for me completed. I've finally become a crochet girl who has a whips bag, so this is my whips bag. Other hat, for the other bucket hat that I want to make for myself, I actually have already started that too. I did the granny squares for it a while back, just because I had made my friend a bucket hat and ended up loving hers. And so I was like, oh, I need to remake this exactly for myself. So I'm planning to make the same exact hat. I'll pop a picture up here because it's very cute and I'm very proud of it. But I have since given that one to a friend, so I wanted to make myself one. So yeah, I have the granny squares for that. I just need to do the top and then the, you know, just finish it up, put it all together pretty much. So hopefully that won't take too long to come together. Those will go back into my whips bag. And for my 2-piece set, it's just, I'll pop up the inspo picture over here, but it's granny square. I don't think that should take me too long to put together either. I have already started the granny squares. There's a method to my madness. I've been making the granny squares and finishing them up at my part-time job on my breaks. And so I have a bunch of granny squares. I have more than this. This is only like 5. I have a whole bunch more in another room just laid out on the floor, so I could like get an idea of how I want the piece to come together. So in my defense, I have like 20 granny squares. So I'm getting there. But that one is the biggest project, so I really would like to, you know, get that finished up soon. So yeah, that is probably like what I'm gonna work on the bulk of Sunday, is busting out the granny squares, kind of like really solidifying how many granny squares I need to cover my body, and then hopefully like bust out whatever else is needed for those, so I can finally start putting the piece together. But I don't think that should take too long. Fingers crossed, we gonna see. And this is completely random, but I wanted to show y'all my bag that I started making. I'm so close to finishing it. It's a whip, but, and I'm not gonna prioritize this in this vlog, but I just wanted to show y'all because it's very cute. So I did make a little bag. I have one strap, I just need to finish the other. So like I said, I'm not gonna prioritize it like for this vlog. I want to get everything done for my cruise, and I don't have plans to take this one on the cruise, I don't think. If I get it done and it goes with my outfits, I might, but I just wanted to show y'all because this was something else that I was working on also. And last but not least, y'all, I started making this bag and fell in love with it, so I decided that I needed to finish it. And so like really wasn't supposed to be a priority, really wasn't on my list of plans to get done before my cruise. I was like, I just had it saved on TikTok and in my phone as inspo, right? For some reason, I don't know, any other crocheters out there can kind of relate as far as like you have a to-do list of things that you actually need to crochet, but then you find inspiration in something else and you end up gravitating towards that and like knocking that one out. That's what happened with this project. And so I literally just finished it 2 hours ago. And I'm so proud of it. She is so stinking cute. Where I'll pop the creator's name up on the screen because I totally stole it from her. Like she put what she did and it was beautiful. And I was like, oh, I'm making that. So shout out to her. I think she's like in the UK somewhere. This bag came together and now I'm taking it on my cruise because why wouldn't I? It is too bomb not to. So here she is. Look, I am in love. I'm in love. I'm obsessed. I just can't. This bag is perfection. Yeah, pretty cool. Totally unexpected. Low-key, like, didn't need to prioritize this, but it is what it is. It was so much fun to make. So yeah, this is going on my cruise with me because she gives. She eats, babe. Now that I've become a crochet girl, I need to get back into sewing. So I want to put a liner in these bags. Like, these bags are too nice not to have a liner. I gotta protect this. So now I'm like, you gotta get on Facebook Marketplace and see who's giving away a sewing machine and go back and, you know, bring up those memories of how to sew again. But yes, y'all, I have talked enough. Oh, the purses. I don't have too much to say about the purses, but I did put that is on my list. I do have the yarn for that, so we may or may not start the purses. We gonna see. I want to do the bandanas and my 2-piece set on Sunday for sure. Ideally, I would like to start the bandanas sooner than that, but those are the goals. In the meantime, between time, finish up my bucket hats. We have a lot to do, and I have talked a lot for this portion of the video, so stick around. You guys will see me again very soon doing something crochet related because that's the point of this vlog. So I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all.
I was meditating on love, you, roses. The universe told me put it in a love song. Can I call you Rose? Fragrance takes over the room.
Hola, it's a new day. In real time, it is Sunday, April 21st, and we're crocheting all day because I'm off work all day. Woo! So a few things on my to-do list today. I need to do the bandanas for my mother, 2 of those, and then hopefully do the granny squares for my 2-piece set, and hopefully start putting those together today. And I'm about to eat lunch. I just ordered some kava, so that should be on its way. So I'm gonna crochet until the kava gets here, and then come back to you guys at some point. But I'm gonna crochet a bandana for my mother, or the bandanas for my mother. She wants a pink ombre bandana, so I'm gonna use this heart from use this yarn from Red Heart. If you crochet, tell me why ombre yarn is so expensive compared to like the big twist that's like $3 when it's on sale. This yarn was like $8 on sale and $10 regular price, I think, at Joann's. And I also found it at Michael's, but I bought it from Joann's with a coupon. So why is it so pricey? Yeah, so I'm gonna try to make that. It should come together pretty quickly since it looks like it's just a mesh bandana, although I haven't crocheted anything mesh, but just from what I know, it should be a bunch of chains that connect together. So I'm gonna do that. I have gummy bears here for my day of crochet, and I have crochet projects all around me. I have my hat that I started putting together finally. Lots of things, so hopefully we can get lots of things done today.
quick to switch up my playlist. I might unpack my bag and don't say shit.
Hello, I'm back with a project I'm about to frog. So I started the bandana. It kind of sucks. I was using this, but I feel like the pink wasn't ombreing fast enough, so then I cut it and I just started somewhere else, and now it's like this pink and not a gradient change to the other pink, so it's ugly right there, and then I'm not getting any ombre. So this project is annoying me. I'm very sad because I was catching on, and I feel like I'm gonna have to watch that lady's tutorial again to figure out how to start it again, but this is what we have. But this kind of sucks, so I'm gonna move on because it's pissing me off. Back into the bag it goes. But I do have this bandana, which is very cute, but my mom and I determined that it's a little like short. I think, I don't know if I'm following bandana tutorials for women who are not melanated, so their hair isn't as thick, so that they don't need like to cover as much area in the back. But I think it looks better when there's more hair covered, and this one just doesn't cover a ton of area. So that's what I was hoping to do with the other one, with the pink one, was make it bigger. So we'll have to come back to that. But this is the bandana, so I guess we have one project to show for completion for this little crochet day, whatever this is. Here are the granny squares for my 2-piece set. This is just enough for the front of my body, just for a skirt. So I have a lot more to do. So I'm gonna start working on those, and then hopefully try to put it together. This is my yarn bag. So let's get on my colors. And I also, sorry y'all, I'm eating gummy bears. I also started the centers of them, so I just need to grab all these, put them in there. Okay. And I'm finally working on the granny squares for the 2-piece set. So I just finished this one that hadn't been finished. And then this is my whips bag. And I knew I had some in here, so I'm just gonna pull those out so I can really see what I have right now. This is everything that was in my bag, and these are all pretty much like the same granny squares, just over and over again. So I'm gonna try to finish these granny squares, and then we'll go and put them together and see what we have, how it's looking. That's the plan. This is the current state of my crochet all day. I've been in this corner right here all day crocheting. I gave up on my granny squares. They were making my eyeballs hurt. So I moved on to my hat that I'm trying to finish. So I'm gonna finish that tonight, and then I'll update y'all. We took a break. Well, my mother was doing a readathon while I was doing, thank you, a crochet-a-thon, and now we're having charcuterie. And this is the Soledad's Prosecco Punch or Sangria, whichever one. It's Prosecco, strawberries, and lemons. So we're gonna have that and our charcuterie spread, and then we're gonna watch a little TV, and I'm gonna get back to crocheting. So yes, that's it.
That is officially the 20-mile mark. Feels like the end is in sight. I can only imagine how Russ is feeling right now. Feels like an accomplishment for me, but man. Kara and I have done a few things that have lasted like a week or 2 weeks. The longest one has been a month, and the ending of those just always feels, I always feel so many mixed emotions. So I can't imagine doing the same thing for a year straight and it being over. What a struggle. Oh my goodness. I didn't think I was going to do it for a good while.
Really? Tell me everything. I am officially stepping on the northern point of all that. We're here. Yep, it's that way. You check Netflix.
Hey guys, I'm back. It's the next day. Today is Monday, April 22nd, and I'm coming to finish out this crochet vlog for you guys. Yesterday was a crochet all day kind of day, and I feel like I just didn't get that much done, very sadly. But I also started new projects that I had never done before and ran into some trials and errors, right? I'm gonna show y'all what I have, give you a rundown of what I did. It wasn't much. And yeah, just in this vlog, and hopefully I can give y'all an update before I go on my cruise about what I actually made for my cruise and what's going with me, what's getting into the suitcase that was actually crocheted. That's the goal. So let me show you guys what I completed yesterday. I'm very proud of this. I recreated this hat. I made this hat for my friend and ended up giving it to her when I went home to visit a few weeks ago for Easter, and I loved it so much, so I made myself another one. So I did complete this hat. I'm very proud of it. Done one hat. Actually, let's go ahead and say that I have 2 of the hats completed, because really next is the bandanas that I wanted to make for my mom. So I did complete a bandana and it's finished, and my mama is great. She would absolutely take this bandana and say that it's the greatest bandana she's ever had in her whole life, but I think we both decided that it's too small. So this one's cute. I'm gonna keep it. I was thinking I was just gonna unravel it and go ahead and keep working off of it, but it took me like an hour to work up. So NBD, I did go ahead and start another bandana. I'm just gonna try to make it bigger and see what happens. I had originally stopped yesterday because I thought, like, if I go too wide, you know, it's gonna look a mess on the head, and I don't know, that might be the case. Let me know what you know about crocheting bandanas down below, but I'm just gonna try it. So I'm just gonna keep going and see how much bigger this area can get. So hopefully it covers more of her head. This is technically completed, but I'm redoing it, and yeah. The other bandana, let me show you guys. Bandana that I started, this was it. It's not really giving ombre like I wanted it to, so I stopped. And then a few hours later, I decided, okay, I'm gonna come back to it, because I was thinking, like, this ombre yarn is not ombreing like I need it to. It's either like the pinks are too far apart and this project is too small to be using this yarn, which could be the case. Again, if you know more than I do, please let me know, because I don't know. So I unraveled it and tried to, like, get to the gradient part, and I was like, cool, since I unraveled it, I'll start the project again. So this is what I have from starting the project again. But again, there is no ombre happening, and I'm already like halfway done with the bandana. So what's it giving? It's not giving. It's not giving ombre. So this whole little bandana project really frustrated me yesterday. I do love the mesh. I'm very proud of myself for learning and figuring out that. I'm just kind of, you know, peeved off that this ombre isn't working. So I really want to find like a smaller ball of ombre yarn and see if that is what I should have been using instead of like however many yards of yarn that is, because this project is just too small to try to get ombre out of, maybe. So yeah, this is still a whip. I'm on the hunt for some pink ombre yarn so I can get a completed bandana. So yeah, just wanted to give y'all an update on that. Or I had showed you guys at some point that I was working on granny squares for the 2-piece set. I ended up stopped working on those because they were making my ass cross and I was getting tired. So I just decided to say no to that project yesterday, which is fine. I'll work on it this week. That'll be the goal, since I've like finished up the other smaller projects. And basically, if I like my hope is that I'll knock out these smaller projects so I can devote the rest of my time to the granny squares in that 2-piece set, and that'll be the only thing that I'm working on. So 19 days today to the cruise, so let's say 17. I would like to be packed a few days before that. So 17 days to put a 2-piece set together. Can I do it? We're gonna see. And lastly, last night I finished off with starting the purse. So this is what I have of the purse. I'm using a 6mm hook and t-shirt yarn that I got from Amazon, and I am just following a YouTube tutorial. So I have this little piece started, which is the start of the purse. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to keep going with that at some point to see how it comes together. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that I did truly crochet all day. Don't have much to show for it, but I think it was a pretty good attempt. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you are crocheting anything or working on anything that brings you joy lately, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back to hang out with me today. Please leave me love down in the comments. Keep me encouraged, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.